cooking for about 12 minutes. We're going to remove the lobster. If you have these skewers in there, just pick those up. If you don't, you might need to get a utensil or something to pick it up. I'm going to transport it over to my table, and then I'm going to begin the fabrication process. Again, this is going to be hot, so you want to be careful. If your restaurant does not have any type of lobster cracker, you're going to have to do this for the customer yourself and then send it out. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the rubber bands. And again, this is hot. It's kind of difficult to touch, so be careful. Do not burn yourself. Also, if you look at these shells, it is very jagged here, so be careful. It was jagged before you cooked it. Now that it's hard, it's completely jagged and can cut you. So we're going to remove the skewers. Okay. Next thing I always like to do, again, if you don't have a lobster cracker, go ahead and crack it for the customer. And I'm going to leave this thing whole. I'm very simply going to break this shell. Okay. Use the back side of your knife, not the cutting side. That way you don't dull it out. Okay. And then when it cracks enough that the shell will come off, go ahead and remove that. Okay. Do the same thing on the other side. And whatever you do, don't hit your hand. Remove the other side, and then it will be easier for the customer to get the meat out of there. Okay. Now I'm going to present it. I'm going to put my knife right at the base of the body, cut down through the tail, and slice all the way through. Okay. Now I'm going to spin it around and do the same thing with the upper part. Again, its shell can be kind of tough, especially the head, and then get all the way through it. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and present this very simply. Just take and put it on a plate. You can see all the nice little goodies inside of there. I do believe that this one would be a male, because I don't really see any eggs. Okay, normally the eggs, oh no, I lied. There are some eggs in there, the little red stuff. So this would be a female. Okay, now I'm just going to take all my other items that I'm going to serve with it. We're going to put a couple pieces of corn on here, which have been simmered in a buttery, salty water. I'm going to bring my, I guess I should put corn on both of them. I'm going to take my red skin potatoes. Place a couple of those on each plate. Then we have some of our sweet Italian sausage. Just decoratively kind of arrange this a little bit better than what I did. Make sure your plates look the same. Kind of. You have your drawn butter. We already have our garnishes of lemon on there. Can take some fresh herbs and place them on the plate as well. A little bit of thyme. A little bit of rosemary, nice little garnish. And then Old Bay is a great seafood seasoning. Very simply sprinkle the dish with a little bit of Old Bay, adds a little bit of color to the plate. There it goes, a little bit of seasoning to the food. And then there is your lobster bake.